Well, I, for one, am certainly happy that Illinois has banned book banning. One can only imagine, really, if we asked them the real question, something like, "Excuse me, how many books were banned in Illinois?" Just wondering how many how many parents objected to, I don't know, a sexually explicit book aimed at elementary school kids in Illinois. Well, hey, don't worry about that, boys and girls, and whatever you happen to be. Governor Pritzker in Illinois says, "Oh, no, 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 you Nazis, you can't ban books." Really? How many books were banned? Curious. I say, if even one book is banned. Now, were the people of Illinois, out there in the hinterlands, not in Chicago, the other normal people in Illinois who unfortunately are stuck with Chicago? I'm sure a lot of them would like to divorce themselves from Chicago. Wondering just exactly how many of these evil people were banning books in Illinois. Or were they saying, no, we'd rather not have certain material available to elementary school children? Sexually explicit stuff, showing blowjobs, hand jobs, and other jobs to single-digit children. I'm curious, how many of those were there? There's a couple things. Don't say gay. That kind of shit. Yeah. Well. We have a video here from the Ring of Fire. Burns, burning ring of fire. That's right. Hello, Mr. E. Hi, how are you? Happy Saturday night. Hamster, you've been streaming all day. Yes, I've got 2 weeks to make up because I was being lazy, and now we're going to rock and roll all night and party every day. Okay, Mr. Ring of Fire. Let's talk about those evil Republican Nazis in Illinois and tell us what Governor Pritzker did to solve the problem.
Red states across the country are banning books left and right. We're
restricting access to sexually explicit material designed to appeal to children. But, let's call it book banning. Let's call it book burning, because that'll bring up images of the Nazis burning books, right? Now, Mr. Ring of Fire, Mr. Farron, Mr. Cousins, you tell me, is there any reason why we as adults, might want to restrict certain things from children? I'm curious if you can help me understand. Like, for example, cigarettes, liquor, having sex underage, stuff like that. Is there any reason why we would put laws into effect to forbid this sort of activity? Or at least put a penalty on it. If you're a 21-year-old dude, you want to fuck a 14-year-old girl, there's a penalty. Because the assumption going in is the 14-year-old girl is not adult enough to make a decision like that. Got to wait till she's 16 or 17, right? Seems reasonable. How about driving a car? Mr. Cousins, do we let 7-year-olds drive a car? No. Why not? Because they're not capable of making the correct decisions to drive a vehicle down the fucking road. They could be physically capable of it, but they're 7. You see? You see any difference here? No. It's all the same. It's just a bunch of Nazis. Okay. Go on.
Have had thousands of requests from parents across the country.
Now, I want you to parse his words carefully. If you don't mind, let's listen to it again. Mr. Cousins, what did you say at the beginning of this video? Why don't we just go back? Go ahead.
Red states across the country are banning books left and right.
Okay. So, Mr. Cousins believes red states, you evil fucking heathens, are banning books. Now, let's just let it play for a minute. Remember, he said banning books. Okay.
We have had thousands of requests from
So,
requests from parents.
Let me play it again just to pencil my point.
Thousands of requests.
So,
from
do
parents.
we see any difference between a request and something that is banned? Do we see any difference between parents saying, hey, I think this book, might want to think about it, or the parents going out in the backyard and burning the books like Nazis? Okay.
Parents across the country.
So tell me how many books have been banned across the country? Literally taken out of the libraries, burned in the backyard. How many of those? Just wondering. Wait a minute. I bet those same books that people are trying to keep away from elementary school students are still available in the library. Just restricted access. I know. It's fucking crazyville, isn't it?
To ban books in libraries, public libraries, school libraries, school classrooms, whatever it is.
Yeah, except it's not any of that, you fucking idiot. It's nothing like that. What it is restricting access to sexually explicit material for young children. Now, I really, really would like you to explain why you have a problem with that. Just wondering.
Republicans want these books gone.
They want them restricted from the little undeveloped eyeballs of 5-year-old children. Well, call me fucking crazy. I agree with that.
Because they might open up a student's mind to things that they don't see every day.
Yeah, okay. Well, a 5-year-old kid, maybe a 5-year-old kid should be playing with toys and playing out in the fucking yard. Swing sets, bicycles, shit like that. They have their whole lives to worry about this stuff they don't see every day, don't they? Why don't we just let them be kids and shut the fuck up? No. Nah, that's not the way this game is played, is it, Mr. Cousins?
To the reality that transgender people exist.
Who denies that trans people do not exist? Who says trans people do not exist? Who denies that? No one. Now, Mr. Cousins, me being the cynical asshole that I am, I would call that a straw man. Do you know what a straw man is? I think you might. No one is saying, or very few people are saying, well, trans people, they don't exist, or gay people don't exist. Very few people are saying that. Now, why is it you want to take the few that may be saying that and broad brush everyone, Mr. Cousins? Because that's your fucking playbook, isn't it? That's the way you do things, you on the left. Well, Hamster, aren't you broad brushing all the left? Yes. Except my broad brush is correct. If you do not believe in all of this fucking bullshit and drink the Kool-Aid, you're ostracized. Just talk to a liberal leftist lesbian who doesn't agree with, say, I don't know, the trans thing. See how they're treated. Just go ahead and do that.
That gay people exist. That
nobody claims they don't. But go ahead, straw man. Keep building that, baby.
Black people exist.
Black people exist. Yes, we understand that. There are black people in the United States. There are brown people, or white people, or yellow people. There's all kinds. What the fuck are you even saying, Mr. Cousins? Honestly, do these people get paid to say this bullshit? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Quinlan Voss is here. I was hoping you'd show up tonight. Quinlan, good to see you. Drubius is here. Hello. Woody Johnson. K-Plan is here too. Oh my God. Audition. Obviously, age is not a guarantee of responsibility. Then pedo support. I'm just going to put that up on screen. Okay. Let's go back to the idiot. Go ahead.
And yes, those are the kinds of books that Republicans are having banned.
No, but feel free to tell yourself whatever you believe. They recently removed the Bible in some places in Utah. You're okay with that? Oh, no, you believe in that book ban, don't you? You believe that one is fine. I bet, Mr. Cousins. Yeah? What about showing children different ideas? Stuff that, no, we don't mean that. Oh, my God. Not the Bible. Not the Book of Mormon. His reasons. Let's show him some fucking hardcore corn. That's what they need when they're 5 years old. Right? Right.
Well, the state of Illinois, under the control of Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker, decided.
Yeah, well, thank God most people in Illinoisans, most people in Illinois are calm and they don't storm. Well, I'm just saying, Chicago is not Illinois, Mr. Cousins. Peoria, not Illinois. Champaign-Urbana, not Illinois. Well, at least not the entire thing. But go on and tell us about those evil Notsees out in Springfield, out in a rural area in Illinois. Go ahead.
Decided to go the opposite route this week.
I see.
And Pritzker actually signed legislation banning book bans.
Wondering how many books are banned. Mr. Cousins, could you tell us which ones and what particular reason why they might have been banned? Or at least restricted. Curious.
Pritzker's not banning books, he's banning book bans.
Okay, then.
And that is now the law.
Wow.
In the state of Illinois. They have now become the first state in the country to make book banning illegal.
Well, now, talk about a freebie, huh? Number one, it wasn't happening. Number two, we can make a statement. We can virtue signal Governor Pritzker. Look at him. He's so progressive. When it wasn't happening in the first place. And even if it were, there are some towns in Illinois where their parents, the parents of children, don't want smut pervade to their children. Just like in every other fucking world, every other place in the country. Little children can't buy Playboy. Little children can't buy Penthouse or Hustler. Little children can't buy cigarettes. Can't buy liquor. They can't drive a car. There are reasons why children are not allowed to do certain things. Mr. Cousin. Right?
Here is what Pritzker said
Yes.
after signing this legislation.
Okay, breathe deeply and stare at the camera.
Here in Illinois, we don't hide from the truth.
Where the hell is Polska Bob? He's a resident of Illinois. Is Frankie here? Oh my God, it's Frankie. Hey, Frankie. Frankie, would you like to come in? I would like to hear. Well, maybe we'll do the next one anyway. Frankie, good to see. Frankie, channel 1-800-DUMB, the Frankenstein from New Zealand. Okay, let's go back to this bullshit. All right, well, what was I saying? I don't know. Here in Illinois, we don't hide from the truth. We follow the science here in Illinois, right? We embrace the truth.
We embrace it.
Yeah.
Young people shouldn't be kept from learning about the realities of our world.
I don't think anyone disagrees, really. Just not 5-year-old children. There's a time and a place for everything. You got to teach sexual education, biology and all. When the kids are about 12, 13 years old, right before they go into puberty, not when they're 5 years old. Okay.
I want them to become critical thinkers, exposed to ideas that they disagree with.
Mm-hmm. They can disagree with those ideas when they're 18, can't they? Why do you want to have them disagree with these ideas when they're 5? Wondering, Mr. Pritzker, Governor Pritzker. Why is that? Well, here's the dealio. Well, I won't say it because YouTube will YouTube me, but I think you know what I'm saying, don't you?
Proud of what our nation has become and thoughtful about what comes next.
Again, those are just words. There's no meaning in these words. It sounds good. It makes people feel good. Oh my God, it's Pride Month. Let's, blah, 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 blah. You want them to become critical thinkers. You are so full of bullshit, Pritzker. You're such a fucking liar. You don't want these people, these little kids, to become critical thinkers. You want them to be drones. That's been the fucking plan for 70, 80 fucking years. You don't want them to think for themselves. Bro, stop the bullshit.
Everyone deserves to see themselves reflected in the books they read.
Sure, when they're old enough.
The art they see, the history they learn. In Illinois, we are showing the nation what it really looks like to stand up for liberty.
And again, everything he just said is bullshit. It's a bunch of nice words. Oh my God, liberty, freedom, truth. Oh my God, critical thinking. Nothing he said in this statement means anything. It's all fluffy words. And oh my God, the children. The children. Homeschool Times says people still live in Illinois. Tax the hell out of me state. Wow, for how long? I don't know. I mean, Illinois, is really, I like Illinois. I like Chicago. I like some of the bigger cities in Illinois. I mean, I think Chicago's a wonderful city. But goddamn, the government is fucked up. Cultimus Maximus. Hello. Cultimus. Edom Warlord. Hey, how you doing? Rainbow Scum. Well, it's Pride Month. Why are you such a hater? I'm just saying. Yes.
I love that speech. That is.
Yeah, because it said nothing. Of course you do, Mr. Cousins. Because all of you liberal types love a bunch of big words that mean zero. I'm virtue signaling. Look at me. My name is Governor Pritzker. Oh my God.
That is a phenomenal speech. I don't know if he wrote it or if he has a speechwriter that did that, but whoever wrote those words.
Probably a 5-year-old child randomly typing on a fucking keyboard. Or AI. Oh, let's get some big words in here and fool those people. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Liberty, freedom, and God-given rights and that.
You have my respect and admiration.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because that was powerful.
No, it wasn't.
In fact, that's the kind of powerful message that we actually want to hear from a president, or at least a presidential candidate.
Uh-huh. So, are we going to go against Uncle Joe Biden? Sniffy?
Are you listening, Pritzker?
Are you listening, Joe Biden?
I hope you are, because this is a bold move. This is a strong move. This is a leadership move. This is standing up to the oppression that we are seeing in red states like the one that I live in.
You may have noticed, Mr. Cousins, Illinois is not a red state for the most part. It's a blue state. But goddamn, Pritzker, good going, buddy. Way to go. You got to take care of those fucking rural hicks out there in the south part of Illinois. They don't get it. And you live in a red state, Mr. Cousins? Well, here's an idea. Move. How about that?
And you're the first blue state to do it? I mean, there's other states that are way bluer than Illinois, folks.
No. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, there are no states bluer than Illinois, you stupid fuck.
And they haven't even done this.
Yeah.
And
you know why they didn't do it? Because it's not fucking happening, Mr. Cousins. You imbecile. The only book bans going on are inappropriate material for children. That's it. There's no Nazi book barbecues out in the fucking yard. Adolf Hitler isn't pouring gas on the books and lighting the fucking fire. You goddamn what's the word? Disingenuous fuck. Thank you. No one's burning books. They're restricting books that are sexually explicit for children. Keep them away.
I think part of the reason for that is because many of these deep blue states out there in the country are so blue that they have lost touch with what the rest of us are facing.
Well, I have to admit he's right about that. Especially the working class, men and women want to raise their families and not be bothered by the fucking government all the time. Have you paid attention to what's going on in California, Mr. Cousins? I think I'll take back and apologize for being wrong. California is more fucked up than Illinois. And that's all. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, they're banning books, but that's 2,000 miles away down in the American South. We're up here at, the Pacific Northwest.
A democracy. If people in Alabama, or you know who he's talking about, right? He's talking about Southern boys like MGTOW Outlaw. I'm here with Ray Chatterlett, and that's our sponsor. If people in Alabama want to do something with their books and teach their children a certain way, that's federalism, and that is a democracy. Why is it, Mr. Cousins, you seem to hate democracy when it doesn't go your way? Just wondering about that. You don't really mean democracy. You mean people should vote the way I want them to, or it's fucking Nazism. Isn't it?
Or, the West Coast, we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to think about it.
Yes, it's called federalism, you stupid fuck. You don't like what's going on in Texas? Well, you don't live there, so shut the fuck up.
It's not even on the border of the state bordering us.
Oh, God.
But for those of us living in this reality, to finally see a Democratic governor stand up and say, oh, hell no, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's leadership. That's more leadership than I have seen from any other Democrat running a state in this country.
Oh, my God. Almost beyond belief at this point.
And if the rest of them don't follow suit, then I think J.B. Pritzker already has the upper hand in running for president in 2028.
I mean, that's 2028. What? 2024 is Joe Biden's gig, huh? But 2028, let's get Pritzker.
And in running for president in 2028.
I'm like, 10 miles away from Illinois. Now, about 20, 25. East St. Louis over there, things are getting better. It's tough, but it's getting better. We got lots of places in Illinois. Regardless of where you go, the people of Illinois are great. They're great people. You got the goddamn political machine. It's a black hole of bullshit. And now this Mr. Cousins wants Pritzker to run for president. Can we all laugh at the same time?
Thanks for watching, everyone. And, well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video.
Yeah. Send me money or whatever.
Where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also,
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, God. Farron Cousins is his name. Yes, that's right, channel. 1-800-DUMB-FRANKIE. Damn, we ain't even in 2024 yet. Well, of course not, Edom, because Baldy here wants Joe Biden to be the president till he's 93 years old. That's the way these people, they don't care about anything except winning and power. Now, I have a real hard time understanding in my head, and maybe I'm completely fucking wrong here. Maybe, why do children have to be exposed to sexually explicit material when they're in the single-digit years? Why? I think I know the answer. Because these people have an agenda. No one is burning books. No one is banning books from the public library. If you want to go get that book for your child, it's there. You could buy it from Amazon. I'll even give you fucking money if you want. John has two daddies or whatever the fuck. You're free to do that. There's a reason why they want it in the schools. And I think we know what the reason is. Spider Spectre says, Yep. Give me a child for 5 years or whatever. That's what Lenin said. This is what's going on. Oh, Diction says, B-Hobbs. The hamster just gave me a new acronym to describe the whole of Lefty Comic. Oh, well, thank you. Glad I could help. Channel 1-800-DUMB. Completely right, Brother Hamster. Thank you, Brother Frankie. I love you, buddy. God bless. I'm going to check out. Maybe somebody will do a live stream and we can all join them. Or maybe I'll come back and me and Frankie will do some touring of New Zealand or something. It'll be fun. Either way. Guys, you got to fight against this shit. You got to vote these people out. You got to do it legally and with no violence. Go to the ballot box, vote these motherfuckers out. There is nothing wrong. It's not abnormal for parents and normal adult thinking people saying this shit shouldn't be in front of children. They want to make you think you're the one with the fucking problem. You are the one with the problem. You don't want children to learn things. No, I don't want them to learn about blowjobs and shit until they're maybe 12, 13, 14 years old. They do not have to know this when they're fucking 5 or 4 or 10. It's common fucking sense. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you you got the problem. It's not your problem. It's their fucking problem. Moms and dads, tiger moms, dads all over the country are stepping up and saying no more of this bullshit. And they fucking hate it. Why is that? Because for decades, literally decades, they got away with this shit. Because nobody paid attention to the fucking school board. Nobody paid attention to the fucking dog catcher. Nobody cared who the county commissioner was. Now we're starting to think about it. It scares them to fucking death. If we start listening and paying attention, it ain't going to be so easy for these fucking commies, is it? Oh, by the way, Saunders, thank you. I think Brandon beat your fucking record, by the way. He did a 12-hour fucking stream yesterday. Coltimus Maximus, no motorcycle yet. Still thinking about it. The Jewish quarter of me is like, oi, do I want to spend the money on it? It's me, It's the way it is. Don't let these people win. Don't let them tell you you have the problem. You are normal. You are reasonable and rational. These people are fucking not. Don't let them tell you you are weird. They are weird. And so is Father Saunders, who did do a 24-hour stream, except you fucking slept through like 12 hours. All right, you guys. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.